Welcome to Inside the Huddle here on the Cat Sports Network. I'm your host, Jake LaFleur. We'll be talking all things Bearcats football today. I'm joined by Mr. Justin Shepard, KSN's own football expert.
Nice to be here today.
Yeah, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good,
That's good. Well, let's get right into it. Bearcats on the road this past weekend, on fire, get another win at Northwestern State to improve to 10-0 on the season. What are we seeing from this Cats team that we haven't seen from Cats teams in the past?
I think you're seeing the Bearcats truly come together. I know last year they had little losses against like Lamar and McNeese during the regular season, but this year they're not beating themselves. They're going out, getting points early on the board. They're stopping people. I feel like this Bearcat team is just truly coming together this year.
Okay, yeah, I would agree so there. So no concern, no alarms going off about the fact that this defense is allowing an average of 420-plus yards and 26 points per game?
You would think there would be an alarm, but it's not, because the pass defense, which is the one that's really letting up the yards right now, they're working on what they have to do right now. In practice, they go over it day in, day out. And basically, I feel like they're going to get it right before they get to the playoffs. The run defense is superb, starring with like P.J. Hall, and they're all getting to the ball and everything. So I feel like they're going to be good. They're going to be straight going into the playoffs.
Okay, so only 1 week left. What do they do to get this pass defense ready in 1 week?
Simple. You go over the script. They have a list of plays that Central Arkansas does from Tennessee's and film. They go over that. They'll have a scout team out there running the plays, and then they just have to keep going over that over and over again. And the pass defense will get it right.
Well, let's hope so. I mean, we are close to the playoffs now. So, Well, we're going to take a quick break, but stick around. When we come back, Mr. Shepard and I are going to talk a little more Sam Houston football, and he's going to tell us whether or not this is the year Bearcats can win it all.
Stop. Don't eat that. You need to go wash your hands. I'll tell you how. Wet your hands with warm or cold water and apply soap. Don't forget to turn off the tap. Lather your hands by rubbing them together. Don't forget the backs, sides, and under the nails. Scrub for at least 20 seconds. If you need a timer, hum the happy birthday song twice. Rinse under clean running water. Dry your hands with a clean towel or an air dryer. Please visit cdc.gov for disease control and prevention needs.
Welcome back to Inside the Huddle. I'm here talking with KSN's own football expert, Justin Shepard, and we're breaking down your 2016 Bearcat football team. So, Shep, the Bearcats currently are ranked number 1 in the FBS. They have 1 regular season game left. If they can get this win at home this weekend against Central Arkansas, what would it mean for this team to complete the perfect regular season and hold that number 1 position heading into the playoffs?
I feel like it'll give them like a major confidence boost. They're already confident enough going this last game, but letting them win this last game, get the perfect season, then they get the first round bye. Going into the playoffs would be perfect. They get a week off to relax, get their bodies right, and then they go right into the playoffs and back and actually better than ever.
Yeah, I think that week off especially will play a big part, getting healthy and everything like that. So once the playoffs do begin, what team or teams pose the biggest threat to the Bearcats?
I think the teams that pose the biggest threats is actually the team they're playing right now, Central Arkansas, that's one. Not McNeese, Jacksonville State and North Dakota State. Those teams are the ones that have gave us trouble in the past, and they're still powerhouses today.
Yeah, we really thought that the Bison up there were going to be a little worse, and Jacksonville State's always a powerhouse, so
yes.
Especially with that offense. So the big question everybody wants to know the answer to, is this the year of the Bearcat? Is this the year Sam finally wins their first outright national championship?
I feel like I can't really tell you that. It will have to be more shown for them on the field, because they have to get through those tough teams like Jacksonville State and North Dakota State, and they can do that. The only way I feel like they don't win the national championship is if they beat themselves.
Yeah, I mean, that probably holds true. So, well, Mr. Shepard, it was a pleasure having you on.
Pleasure to always be here with you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to Inside the Huddle here on the Cat Sports Network. I'm your host, Jake LaFleur, and I'll see you next time. Eat 'em up, Cats.